The Nissan-Honda partnership is unlikely to happen, and this could have a significant impact on motorsport. Let's talk about it now. Hello, Pit Lane Report friends. Welcome to another video. I'm Giovanni Mancini, and today we're starting with some news. Let's dive right in. Formula E will host an event on March 5th and 6th in Miami featuring celebrities. It will be a race, or at least an event, where these celebrities will drive Formula E cars. Obviously, this is a marketing strategy to attract more fans to the series. The idea of having celebrities driving or even racing is fantastic. Among the confirmed participants are former soccer player Sergio Agüero and actor Felton, who played Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter franchise. This will attract a wide audience, from soccer fans to movie enthusiasts, ensuring plenty of attention for the event. This event, called Evo Sessions, will take place before the Formula One season begins, making it a great opportunity for motorsport fans to enjoy some action while waiting for F1 to start. It's also expected that this won't be a one-time event, but something that could happen again in the future. Personally, I think it's a great idea to expand the category's reach. Formula One, of course, wouldn't just let celebrities drive F1 cars for free, but they could organize similar events to boost their marketing and attract younger audiences who are into movies and sports. It would be a great move. Will you be watching? I believe it will be televised, possibly even on Formula E's YouTube channel. I'll look into it, but it's almost certain it will be broadcast somewhere. Nico Hülkenberg has praised Audi's reinforcements, stating that 2026 will be a great opportunity for the team. The German driver is set to lead the team, at least initially, and he emphasized the importance of having a German driver in a German team with such a strong structure. Interestingly, Hulkenberg mentioned that Audi's current structure, which is essentially the former Sauber team, is already larger than what he experienced at Renault. This highlights Renault's reluctance to invest heavily in their projects, leaving them behind compared to teams like Sauber, which isn't even considered a top team but still has a solid structure. Audi, of course, will expand this even further as they prepare for 2026. Hulkenberg also praised the team's ongoing efforts to hire new talent, expand their operations, and develop their 2026 car and engine. However, expectations for Audi aren't sky high, as rumors suggest their car might be delayed. Still, we're all rooting for them to succeed and achieve good results when they debut in 2026. For 2025, expectations are much lower, so there's no point in speculating too much. The real focus will be on 2026, when we might see Audi performing at a decent level, though not necessarily at the front of the grid. Hulkenberg has signed a multi-year contract to lead this project. Known for his strong technical feedback and experience, he'll guide the team while Gabriel Bortoleto is groomed for the future. I'm curious, are you rooting for Audi to succeed because of Bortoleto? I imagine many of you are supporting them for the Brazilian driver. Lewis Hamilton will no longer be able to test Ferrari's older cars, known as TPC, testing previous cars, as he's reached the limit of 1,000 kilometers allowed for such tests. This means he can no longer drive cars like the SF23. The only exception would be Pirelli tire tests, where Ferrari can use any car they choose, including the 2023 or 2024 models. The next time Hamilton is on track, it will be with Ferrari's 2025 car. As we've mentioned before, he'll drive it a few days before pre-season testing as part of Ferrari's usual shakedown routine. Why the limit? Drivers are allowed a maximum of 1,000 kilometers over 4 days with older cars, and Hamilton has already used up his 4 days. Charles Leclerc still has 1 day left, while reserve drivers have around 19 or 20 days remaining. Hamilton has likely already adapted to Ferrari's systems and learned a lot about the team. So moving on to the 2025. Q25 car shouldn't be an issue for him. It's worth noting that until last year, there were no limits on these tests, and teams could run them as much as they wanted. However, Formula One introduced this restriction for 2024, which is why I previously mentioned that Hamilton could test older cars as much as he wanted. That's no longer the case. Finally, let's talk about the big news of the day. Reuters has reported that the proposed partnership between Nissan, Honda, and Mitsubishi is no longer happening. This would have been a major merger with significant implications for the automotive and motorsport industries. Initially, the agreement was for Honda and Nissan to have almost equal stakes in the new company. However, Honda revised the proposal, stating that Nissan would become a subsidiary. Nissan rejected this, and the deal fell apart. Despite this, there are rumors that a new partnership, particularly in the electric vehicle sector, could be announced by the end of February. This would help them compete with Chinese manufacturers who have made significant advancements in this area. It's important to note that Honda's market value is around $51 billion, while Nissan's is only $9 billion. For Nissan, having equal footing with Honda would have been a fantastic deal. For Honda, not so much. That's why Honda proposed making Nissan a subsidiary, which Nissan refused. Nissan is also facing a crisis, with reports of a 50% salary cut for their CEO and plans to lay off over 9,000 employees. Additionally, their relationship with Renault, which owns 36% of Nissan, is reportedly strained. This paints a bleak picture for Nissan, which is likely why they were eager for the merger to go through. If the merger had happened, it would have created the third-largest automotive group in the world. For Nissan, it would have been a lifeline. For Honda, it was less appealing, as they didn't want to give up their current position of strength to a company worth 5 times less. What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything here on Pit Lane Report. 2 videos will appear on your screen now. One recommended for you, and the last video we uploaded. A big hug, thanks, and see you next time.